Running with Ed, that is what we're talking about this morning, and we will be for a couple of weeks actually, and we're starting early so that you can get your team together, your training on, and we have just the folks you need to listen to about the event. To my right, I have Taylor Eley. He is with Athletic Republic, and also Joanna Chesley, and she is one of the co-founders of the event, or co-organizers, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, you guys have a lot of great things going on. So to begin with, Joanna, give us a brief overview for those who are unfamiliar with what Running with Ed is all about.
Sure.
Share with us the focus of it.
Well, the focus is really to support the Park City schools through raising money. It is a fundraising event, but beyond that, it's just to put out a good community event where we can all be proud of, one, our schools, but also the great community itself that really does a great job of supporting it. And so it's a 38-mile, 5-person, roughly, relay event. So each runner would then run twice over the course, and it starts and ends at the field house, runs past all our beautiful resort areas and schools. And this year we have added the option to add additional runners. So if you need a little extra help getting through the course, you can add additional teammates to your team and have more than 5 run. And we've done that in the past with our children, and where we bought 2 teams, but this is easier to customize your team size.
Well, you are running with your family, with your kids.
Yes,
they're part
my
of this.
kids love running.
Or what's their age range? Because you're proof that this works. This can be a family event.
It does, and they look forward to it. Last year was the first year my kids ran. My son is now 9 and 11, and my daughter's 11. So last year they ran when they were 8 and 10.
Wow.
So they run, and they're going to run again this year, run along with their dad, and we'll run, and they usually get one of their friends along, and we just have a really great time, and they love seeing their school all fixed up for their exchange, and getting around to the other schools to see what that looks like, and they really have a great time with it.
Well, that's pretty exciting. And speaking of, you can register right now. It's not too late, of course. We are talking about it, but
perfect time.
We're just a couple of weeks out, and you guys are officially kicking off the 8-week training program to get you in gear. And we have Athletic Republic here to share with us how we can do that.
Yeah.
So Taylor, what's really involved in this training program?
So if you go on the Running with Ed website, under the race tab, there's a link for training, and we have 2 training programs that we've put together. So one is someone that's essentially coming off of the winter slump, and they just need to get active again, and it's something to keep them accountable to stay moving until the day of the race. And then below that, there's an intermediate training program as well. So someone that's been active through the winter, someone that's just trying to step up their game a little bit and potentially be more competitive on the day of the event. The key to the training for this event is just consistency. I mean, you have the training program, you have something that's put together so that you don't have to think about what you have to do each day. But the key is to get out and do something every day. So whether it's going out for a long walk for your dog, if you don't have the energy to run, or if it's going out with the kids and playing ultimate frisbee or something like that, it's just continue to be active. And then the day of the race, you'll be great. You'll be fine. It's a party at every exchange, and it's a great time.
I like that. You'll be fine.
Yeah.
It's okay. This is all going to be okay. That's
right.
why if you get started today, it'll be kind of a gradual build up to that, which is what's important. You want to enjoy the process.
Definitely. Yeah,
absolutely. I think so. Yeah. And as a reminder, you can do fun things like dressing up. You can give yourself a team name. What was your name for your team?
Last year we haven't decided yet this year, but last year we were the party people. So we had neon outfits and party hats and streamers and balloons, and the kids hula hooped while they were waiting for their turn, and shot streamers, and
that's impressive.
It was very fun.
Oh, that's so neat to get the kids involved like that. I want to remind everyone too, there's also a really fun finish after party that you guys put together. Tell me about that. It's cool. You guys go out with a bang, really, to end this race.
I did it, and now we can celebrate. We have lots of great food. We have free music put on this year by Granger School of Music, another one of our sponsors, along with Athletic Republic, and I think they'll be back at the expo again this year. All our sponsors come out and put together something fun for people to come by and see them and find out a little more. And activities for the kids, still bouncers, face painters, balloon artists. We have airbrush tattoos, and lots of runners got those in the morning before they started last year and ran the course all marked up Running with Ed, and that was really fun too. So
it's very
just
fun.
Lots of fun.
Very good. So last thing, Taylor, when it comes to training for this, for those who maybe are still a little apprehensive about doing a relay like this, give us an idea of maybe what does, say, if they were to sign up today and they're like, I'm going to do this in 8 weeks, what does day one of training consist of for them?
Day one is starting.
Starting.
So, yeah,
okay, just do
exactly.
something.
The hardest step is the first step, right? So you get out, you get started, commit to the first 2 weeks of being consistent with something, and then you'll turn the corner after about 2 weeks and feel good. You'll start to look forward to your run each day. You'll look forward to getting out and enjoying the spring weather that we're about to step into. And those first 2 weeks are definitely the toughest. So have that in mind ahead of time, be committed for those first 2 weeks, and then just keep going, and it'll be great.
And right now is such a beautiful time of year to get started because you're just really launching into these a little bit of warmer temperatures, and it really makes running outside enjoyable, I think.
Absolutely.
For those of us who maybe don't do it on a regular basis.
Definitely.
We know we have those diehards out there that do it through the snow and everything, and they're the ones you might see it at the front of the race, but all the same, this is for every skill level.
Absolutely. And people forget too that a lot of people are already training. A lot of the way the program's set up, it has some flexibility. So there are days when you definitely want to get out there and run, or do a walk run or whatever, and build up to your ability. But some of the things you're doing already count. You know, if it says cross training and you already have a favorite class that you take, or for my son's case, he's going to baseball practice as his cross training. So there are things that you're doing already that do count as part of your training program, and it's not necessarily starting from scratch, but just being, like he said, consistent and be active every day.
Very good. Well, Joanna and Taylor, thank you for joining us here this morning, for getting us ready to go if we want to launch things this weekend. Be sure to get in touch with this guy, and also we can go online to sign up. Is that correct?
Absolutely. Registration is open now at www.runningwithed.com.
Very good. Well, thank you. You guys, look forward to seeing you out on the track.
We'll be there.
So thank you for your time. We'll be right back after this break, and when we do, we'll be sharing with you a really fun check it out video. This involves how to hold your skis. Apparently, there are some different techniques. We're going to share that with you. That's up next.